name is Christina Flores, Student Body President, Class of 2022. We welcome you to Grant High School's graduation ceremony. I am proud to introduce my classmates, Yankarin Cabañas, who will sing the national anthem, and Ashley Castro, who will recite the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand and remain standing for the national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose proud stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Thank you. Please be seated. Welcome, family and friends, to the graduation ceremony of the class of 2022. We are all extremely grateful as students to be a part of something this unique year at Grant High School. The 4 years we have spent at Grant have opened new doors and taught us the skills and knowledge we need to have a successful future. I would like to thank everyone here who has made our experience here at Grant an amazing one, and I wish the best of luck to my graduating class. What we are to be, we are a step closer to becoming. Thank you.
Good evening, my name is Kerkori Jones, also known as Kiki. Grant High School is proud to be a diverse school with many different cultures and ethnicities. Our high school experience has been enhanced because we were given the opportunity to meet students of different nationalities, and we're able to learn from each other and embrace our individual uniqueness. At this time, members of our senior class will welcome you in some of the various languages spoken here at Grant High School. Thank you.
Zoom in.
Good evening, my name is Rasha and I will speak in Armenian. Սիրելի բարեկամներ եւ հարազատներ, բարի կադոս 2022 թվականի ավարտական հանդեսին։ Հույսով ենք, որ դուք կվայելեք այս անմոռանալի եւ գեղեցիկ օրը։
Hello, good evening. My name is Lakeith and I will speak in Bengali. Priya Bondhu Ibon Paribar Surte Shagotum Jana 2022 Class K. Asha Kari Amra E Obi Shur Neo Ibon Shondo Mahuto Opo Karpo. Allah Hafiz.
Good evening. My name is Shai Shmuel, and I'll be speaking to you guys in Hebrew. שלום רב לכם משפחה וחברים. ברוכים הבאים למסיבת הסיום של מחזור 2022. אנו מודים לכם על זה שבאתם לחגוג איתנו ביום המרגש הזה. תודה.
Good evening. My name is Silvia Rivera and I will speak Spanish. Bienvenidos, queridos amigos y familiares, a la conmemoración de la graduación de la clase 2022. Esperamos que disfruten esta hermosa e inolvidable celebración. Gracias.
Good evening everyone, my name is Jasdeep Singh and I'll be speaking in Punjabi. ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ 2022 ਦੇ ਸਮਾਗਮ ਤੇ ਸਵਾਗਤ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਹਾਂ ਮੇਰੀ ਇਹੀ ਆਸ ਆ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਸਮਾਗਮ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਤੇ ਨਾ ਭੁੱਲਸ਼ਕ ਹੋਊਗਾ ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ
Good evening, my name is Christian Camacho and I'm going to be speaking at Tagalog / Filipino. Mahal na magna kaibigan at pamilya, maligayang pagdating sa pagtatapos na klase 2022 sana ay masahan kayo sa hindi malilimutang pagdiriwang.
Good evening. My name is Ani,
My name is Mikhail.
and we will speak Russian.
Дорогие друзья и семьи, добро пожаловать на выпускную церемонию класса 2022 года.
Мы надеемся, что вы насладитесь этим незабываемым моментом. Спасибо.
Good evening. My name is Jeremiah Wyndham.
And my name is Obed Vega.
This year, we're part of Grant High School's new Urban Scholars Program, as well as our city championship basketball team.
Jeremiah was actually named most valuable player all city.
Obed, in addition to being co-captain with me, was named All-City First Team. It's been a whirlwind year for all of us. From our first days back on campus, dances, lunchtime activities, practices, basketball games, college applications, and acceptances, prom and more, this year flew by in a flash.
It is now our pleasure to introduce our distinguished speaker, Paul Kerkori. As chair of the City Council Powerful Budget and Finance Committee, Paul Kerkori led the city to recovery from two physical calamities, the Great Recession and the COVID-related economic collapse, completing 11 balanced budgets and building the strongest reserve in the city's history. He took the lead in ending oil and gas drilling in Los Angeles and initiated the City LA 100 Drive to achieve 100% carbon-free electricity by 2035. As a member of both the Metro and Metrolink boards, he brought electric buses to the Valley and is expanding the Valley's light rail service, while Metrolink has converted to 100% renewable fuel.
He was the first member of the council to create interterm housing for persons experiencing homelessness, building enough capacity to shelter every person who was living on the streets of the district at the time of the last completed homeless count. He is now building 5 permanent supporting housing PSH projects with a total of over 300 units, in addition to the 100 PSH units already open in the 2nd District. A longtime advocate of sensible gun law reform, he led the council in enacting a safe storage ordinance and co-authored the city's ghost guns ban, making possession or sale of these untraceable weapons a criminal offense.
He was first elected to the Los Angeles City Council in 2010. Prior to that election, he was a member of the California State Assembly. Before entering politics, he enjoyed a successful 20-year career as an attorney in the private sector.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Paul Kerkori.
Well, thank you, Jeremiah and Obed, and congratulations on your great success this year as well. Principal McMurrin, teachers and staff of Ulysses Grant High School, families of these graduates, and especially you, the class of 2022, thank you for inviting me to join you today to be able to celebrate this exceptionally important day in your lives. I'm honored to be here, first of all, because I've had the honor to represent Grant for many years, both as a member of the state legislature and now on the city council, but also because Grant is very personally important to me. In fact, I even married a Lancer. So this is a very personal thing to me, and my chief of staff is also a Lancer. So I'm very glad to be able to celebrate your accomplishments, and I will try my best to be brief, because I know that you're all eager to get to the most important parts of the day, which of course is receiving your diploma, thanking your parents, hugging your friends, taking a whole bunch of selfies, and of course, flinging your caps. So we'll get to that in just a minute. But before we do, graduates, since we haven't been gathered together like this in a long while, can you just take a moment to thank the people who are responsible for you being here today, your families and the teachers and staff of Ulysses S. Grant High School. Let's give them a hand, please. So, graduates, you are the first Grant High School class to graduate in person since 2019. You're the first graduating class. You and others across the country are the first graduating class to have spent over 2 years going to school remotely, a challenge that none of us could possibly have dreamed of when you started school here at Grant. You've survived the worst health crisis this country has seen in over 100 years. Years from now, when you tell the stories about what it was like being in high school, probably future generations may find it hard to believe that any of this ever actually happened. But you know what you went through. You know what you've accomplished. You didn't just survive, you flourished. You stuck it out through all the hours of struggling to stay awake in front of a computer screen, staying up late to finish assignments, and then having to readjust again to get back to being in school in person early in the morning, keeping yourself safe from contagious viruses and so on. It's been a heck of a 2 years, but you did it. So this is an important milestone in your life, but it will only be the first of many still to come. Each stage of your life will present new challenges and new difficulties. But you got through high school in the middle of a global pandemic. You can get through anything. And right now, literally anything that you want to achieve in life, you can achieve. What lies ahead of you won't be determined by fate or by the stars or by luck. What lies ahead of you isn't preordained by your zip code or your ethnicity or your family's income. You will create your own destiny. Only you will determine your future, and you must not let anything stand between you and your dreams. I know that you've heard all of this kind of stuff before, but let me tell you how I know this is true. My mom didn't graduate from high school. My dad, who also grew up here in the Valley, joined the Marine Corps when he was 17 to go and fight in World War II. So he never got the chance to pursue his education. But they worked hard to give me a chance to succeed. No one in my family had gone to college before me. When I graduated, only one college accepted me. We didn't have a lot of money, but with lots of financial aid and a lot of hard work, including a few years where I was cleaning bathrooms, literally, to get by, I was able to graduate from USC and then go to law school at UC Berkeley. And it was those opportunities that later enabled me to be elected to the California State Legislature and have the chance to help shape the future for 40 million people. And then to become the first Armenian American ever elected to the City Council of this great city of Los Angeles. So because of that, and because I was no different then than any of you, I know that you, each and every one of you, can achieve what you choose to achieve, and you can make an impact on the world around you. Of course, these have been difficult times. There's no way to candy coat the last couple of years. These have been really, really tough times. But I want you to remember, you belong to a city that's known throughout the world as a place where people achieve big dreams against improbable odds, We're a city of pioneers and innovators and overachievers. We're a city that was born over 200 years ago when a few dozen families of diverse ethnicities braved disease and floods and uncertainty and settled on the banks of the LA River and created a village that would one day grow into one of the great cities of the world. We are the city where a waiter with a clever idea can become tomorrow's Academy Award-winning screenwriter. We are the city that sets the trends that the rest of the country and the rest of the world follow because of the creativity and ambition of individuals just like you who pursue their dreams. We are the city that welcomes immigrants from all over the world who, like my family and many of yours, come here through great sacrifice and great struggle in order to give their children a better opportunity than they had. So now that torch is being passed to you. Our city and its future depend upon each of you to fulfill your potential and to achieve your dreams. This city needs you. And I know our future is bright because of you. Your city is proud of you and we believe in you. We're expecting big things of you, big things. From this day forward, each of you has an important opportunity, but also an important obligation to yourself and to your community. Realize your true potential and discover the role that you'll play in writing the next great chapter in the story of Los Angeles and the story of America. Shnoravor, felicidades, shalom, and congratulations to the Grant High School class of 2022.
Good evening, Lancers and our entire Grant community. I am Rebecca McMurrin, and I am the very proud principal here at Grant High School. In August, we had so much excitement, anxiety, apprehension, and uncertainty. We didn't know exactly how things were going to unfold this year. After many months of distance learning, Zoom screens, and Schoology posts, your teachers and staff at Grant were very excited, a little nervous, but we were happy to have students back on campus. Campus looked a lot different than it did in 2020. Our Modernization Project was well underway, buildings had been demolished, fences and pathways shifted every few months, and our new buildings began taking shape during the year. We adjusted from the isolation of lockdown to new safety guidelines such as mask wearing, social distancing, and weekly COVID testing. In our classrooms, we had to figure out how to speak loudly and enunciate properly so we could participate in class discussions and have conversations while wearing a mask. This year we talked a lot about safety and flexibility. But in addition to all those guidelines and protocols, I hope you'll remember some of our fun times we had together too. Our homecoming dance on the PE blacktop, hula hoop contests, which I demand a rematch, Mr. Yang. Musical chairs, Mr. Ramirez, I see you. Staff versus student basketball games, football games, volleyball games, softball games, soccer games, twin days, spirit weeks, pep rallies on the football field, college acceptances, the return of field trips, and prom at the Knollwood Country Club. We also celebrate our academics. This year, I'm proud to let you know, 60 Grant seniors earned a biliteracy seal, more than ever before. Students in our audience with the biliteracy seals, please stand up so you can be recognized. Lancer graduates, you guys can be seated, thank you. If you are a student athlete, please stand up. Come on, athletes. Thank you to all of our athletes and all those parents who drove you to practices, brought you water and snacks, and helped you and supported you along the way. Athletes, you bring pride to our school, not just with your victories, but in the way you've always conducted yourself with honor at each tournament, meet, game, and competition. Thank you. You can be seated. This year, many of our teams made it into playoffs and beyond. Girls soccer, boys soccer, girls basketball, swim. Some of our track athletes qualified for the city meet. Our football team, Grant Cheer, was recognized as East Valley League champs. Boys volleyball, also East Valley League champs. Boys tennis, East Valley League champs as well. And you may have heard about our boys basketball team. Division I city champions for the first time in school history. Coach Tariq named Coach of the Year. Senior Jeremiah Wyndham, Division I Player of the Year. Senior Obed Vega, All-City First Team. I can't talk enough about basketball, you guys know that. Seniors Daniel Martin and Isaiah Taylor also had the unique experience of having their own brothers in our Grant basketball program with them. We also celebrated our high school chess team with tournaments throughout the year. Numerous on-campus chess tournaments, and they also won a team competition against Birmingham High School this spring. Our Armenian club produced an educational and beautiful assembly commemorating the Armenian genocide, and our video production classes collaborated with them to film it, to share with others. This year, 286 Lancers took 368 AP tests. Our Lancers were accepted to universities such as UC San Diego, UCLA, UC Berkeley, Cal Lutheran, CSU Long Beach, CSUN, Yeshiva University, Cal Poly Pomona, CSU Channel Islands, Whittier College, University of Arizona, and more. Some of our Lancers will go on to attend Valley College or other community colleges next year, and 60% of our seniors already have taken college classes thanks to our dual enrollment program. Many have been accepted to trade schools, and some will join the military service. You worked hard, Lancers. We're all very proud of you. In addition to all these highlights, there have been other moments in between, maybe not depicted on Instagram or captured on Snapchat, but still memorable. Those moments of clarity when learning something new, meeting new friends, or finding someone with a listening ear. You've taken thousands of little steps to get to this point. Books, classes, homework, quizzes, essays, reports, PowerPoints, tests, note cards, and too many more to list. You've learned to be literary critics, cite evidence when you argue a point, create digital imagery and graphics, think like a historian, explore scientific questions, analyze statistics, appreciate art, experience the exhilaration of competitive sports, play musical instruments. You've made friends, had some exceptional teachers, and had opportunities to see things differently. 4 years of high school are now behind you. The next great chapter of your life will begin, and every single step you have taken has brought you a little closer to your goals, to that college experience, that career, that life path. Remember, though, to take some time to look around, enjoy every moment, and celebrate those little steps, because not just the big steps like a high school graduation are important, all the little steps that helped you achieve your goal. We look forward to hearing from you in the future. We love hearing from our graduates so we can marvel at your accomplishments and experiences. The journeys you take after you leave Grant will help inspire all our future Lancers. So please continue to follow us on social media and tag us so we can see how you're doing. As we close out this school year, how will we remember it? In 10 years or 20 years, we'll probably forget what we learned about viral loads, Delta variants, Omicron variants, air filters, and transmissibility. But I will always remember that this was the year that we just appreciated and celebrated our return to campus and all of us being together again. A school is nothing without its students. We have a beautiful campus, but the students, you Lancers, all our graduates, you bring the laughter, the energy, and the inquisitiveness. Watching the determination of our athletes during a game, hearing the drumline practice, laughs and the fun. Remember the heartbreaks and the challenges that help sharpen your resiliency and strength. On behalf of the faculty and staff of Grant High School, we thank you. It has been our honor to be part of your high school experience. We are proud of who you are and excited about who you are becoming. Congratulations, class of 2022. We wish you joy and success in all the adventures that await you. I am now pleased to introduce you to Assistant Principal Teresa Reck.
Good evening, graduates. Our graduates are wearing various pieces of regalia acknowledging different programs in the school. I want to draw special attention to some of them. Superintendent King established a Superintendent's Honor Award for all graduates in the class of 2017 and beyond who receive a grade point average of 3.8 or above in A through G courses. This GPA includes all credits for A through G coursework completed in grades 10 and 11. Students who earned this award were given a purple colored cord symbolizing their phenomenal academic achievement to wear on graduation day. The Persistence Award was established in 2019. Students who earned this award received a copper-colored cord symbolizing their academic persistence. Gold cords signify academic achievement with a 4-year cumulative GPA of 3.6 and above, and silver cords signify the academic achievement with a 4-year cumulative GPA of 3.0 to 3.59. Congratulations to all those students who earned those honors. I will now introduce Assistant Principal Phyllis Castañeda, who will present the names of the 2022 valedictorians.
I am honored to present to you the valedictorians for the graduating class of 2022. These students have earned a grade point average of 4.0 and above. Students, when you hear your name, please stand and remain standing. Manuk Sargsyan, David Sargsyan, Rocio Aleman Sanchez, Tamana Hasib, Liana Nitka, Milena Apresian, Merujan Sargsyan, Sophie Sindoyan, Miriam Chiloyan, Elizabeth Ramos, Mary Yanikian, Jessie Pagan, Alexa Cotrosumba, Lexi Burrell, David Dechirgrikian, Liana Gregorian, Jocelyn Fujarte, Osana Repremian, Luisa Arakelian, Mari Josepian, Obed Esteban Vega, and Angela Arredondo. Congratulations, thank you, and you may be seated. Manuk Sarkasian is a graduating senior with the highest GPA. His twin brother, David, was number 2, but they were only separated by a tiny fraction. Next year, they will both attend UCLA together. We are so proud of their achievements. As they have been together throughout life, we are proud to have them both present the valedictory address together.
Good evening, fellow Lancers. It is a great privilege for us to address the 2022 graduating class. They say, when one of us is up, all of us are up. The funny thing is,
I am not standing here delivering this speech by myself. As my brother and I stand here, in unison, we want to thank the whole graduating class, as well as Mrs. McMurrin, for allowing us to share this memorable moment together.
To love someone, you express it through actions. To love a friend, you have to be there when he needs you. And to love your parents, you must follow their advice and fulfill the responsibilities they have placed upon you. Compared to the obligations our parents have, ours are minuscule. All of us can agree that the main task we have carried has been to succeed in education. We have collectively been successful in completing our educational endeavors. These caps and gowns, as well as our presence on the stage, are proof of it. But for many of us, the task does not end here. We have great hopes that we will wear similar caps and gowns in 2, 4, 6, or even 8 years from now, when we walk the stage of a higher education institution.
Nothing can help you excel more than a close bond. Regardless of whether this bond is with a brother, a sister, or friend, may we cherish the ones close to us and strive to pick each other up through our hardships. Grant's student body displayed selflessness and love more than any other community I have seen. Whether it was at a pep rally or an ordinary school day, Grant students were quick to gather and celebrate our exciting high school experience. To our wonderful family members and loved ones, we hope this evening delights you. We all are eager to express our gratitude through our future endeavors. We have done our very best to make the ones dear to us smile through these 12 years of school, and we will strive to continue to do so. Lastly, we want to bestow an abundance of gratitude to all of the Grant High School faculty members and staff who have supported us in our academic journeys.
A piece of advice we like to share is to not make the mistake of being passive. When there is a situation or circumstance that limits your desires, fight it and do not be accepting of it. There is no problem in this life that is not solvable. Whether you will look back on these years as the good old days or consider these years with dread, we are optimistic about the future and fully convinced that you all will reach your goals. So we hope you will always dream big.
We would like to share a quote from the great Jonathan Edwards, which reads, "Resolved, never to do anything which I should be afraid to do if it were the last hour of my life." So, my beloved classmates, let's live our lives as if it was that final hour. May we enjoy this evening and carry out the rest of our lives with perseverance, humility, and much joy. Thank you. Now, I would like to present to you our fellow classmate, Briannette Hernandez.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the graduation ceremony of Grand High School Class of 2022. I want to start off by thanking everyone who made this day possible and supported our graduates up to this point. Thank you to all the families, guardians, teachers, administrators, and staff for your role in our success. For those who don't know me, I am Briannette Hernandez. 4 years ago, I didn't imagine myself standing in front of you today. I didn't imagine having the words to express myself, because coming to Grand High School as a freshman, I didn't speak English. Grand High School was the place where I and many of you went through that process of learning. Not just learning words, but becoming able to express thoughts, ideas, and emotions. Grand High School has become a place where we grew, not only academically, but socially, culturally, and intellectually, where teachers taught us not what to think, but how to think. As a class, we adjusted to a new learning environment to keep our community safe. We began our senior year not sure how the end of the year will look, but today we have the opportunity to celebrate by seeing smiles, hugging, and kissing each other again. And finally, feeling a sense of normalcy. Class of 2022, today is about us. Today is about wearing the colors orange and brown proudly one last time. Today is about celebrating all of our hard work with our loved ones. We have overcome every obstacle that has come our way, and we will continue to fight for our own success. A new chapter has begun in our lives today, where every single one of us has the same opportunity to find and start doing what we do best with the least amount of effort. Our future is in our hands, limited only by our imagination, so don't be afraid to try new things. Do what you love, follow your heart, and don't let anyone stop you. Congratulations, class of 2022, we did it! Now, it's my honor to introduce Assistant Principal Melikian, who will present the Salutatorians. Thank you.
Hello everyone. I am honored to present to you the Salutatorians for the graduating class of 2022. These students have earned a grade point average of 3.9 to 3.99. When you hear your name, please stand and remain standing. Narek Hovsepian, Ana Rojas, Jennifer de los Santos, Lucinette Jaimizian, Lynette Garrido, Caitlin Fuentes, Atali Martinez, Noemi Gomez, Jaslyn Vasquez, Lucine Abgarian, Azni Hovsepian, Tatevik Asatrian, Kylie Rivera, Anush Manaserian, Joanna Santos Gomez. Please be seated. Now it's my pleasure to introduce Ms. Erin Seeds, who will present the California Scholarship Federation Gold Seal bearers.
We honor those seniors who have earned CSF Gold Seal Bearer status, which means 4 semesters of CSF, including at least 1 semester during their senior year. A special seal is placed on their cumulative record. When you hear your name, please stand and remain standing. Ana Aguilera Rodriguez, Milena Apresian, Alina Bubulian, Lynette Garrido, Alyssa Gasparian, Noemi Grostizia, Fatima Gutierrez, Alina Haratunian, Tamana Hasib, Narek Hovsepian, Atali Martinez, Daisy Miguel, Ani Mukatsian, Isobel Morales Toscano, Vartui Nagapetian, Liana Nitka, Osniv Hovsepian, Jesse Pagan, Elizabeth Ramos, Melissa Tatiana Reyes, Kylie Rivera, Alyssa Ruiz, Manuk Sarksian, David Sarksian, Shai Shmuel, Jasdeep Singh, Jessica Skoran Garcia, Lucine Temazian, Mary Yanikian. Thank you. You may sit down. It is now my pleasure to introduce you to our senior class sponsors, Tara Wright and Art Yang.
Sorry. PFC. Good evening. I am Miss Wright.
And I'm Mr. Yang. Together, we're
right.
Scoot over, please. This is my good side too. So we started out this school year not knowing what to expect, not really knowing each other. We wanted to give the class of 2022 an incredible year and help you make memories that previous classes were unable to.
No, I don't need my reading glasses. I'm gonna cry. We learned together the new ways we had to navigate school life. There were so many adjustments that challenged this class, and you continuously persevered. And for that, we are so proud of you.
We hope that we have helped you make some real life and not just virtual memories that you will carry into the next chapter of your lives.
Be bold, be courageous, be your best. You are officially stars of Yeah Right production. Go out and shine.
We love you.
It is now our pleasure to introduce you to our senior class president, Victoria Monroy.
I would like to start off by saying thank you to my teachers that helped me throughout these 4 years and helped me to get where I am. Miss Wright, Mr. Yang, Miss Nareda, Mr. Villafane, Miss Braverman, Jimmy, Juan, and Kevin. Thank you for helping me get here. I have been honored to serve as your senior class president this year. Our ASB leadership class has worked hard all year next to Yeah Right to plan activities and spirit weeks to bring the community together. Today is an important one for all of us, and I want us to take a moment to acknowledge all the people in the stands and those watching from home who helped us get to this point. From preschool, kindergarten, first grade, and beyond. There were teachers, parents, family members, friends, and others that helped guide us and support us. Graduates, please stand to take a moment to applaud all those that helped us get here. While today we leave as graduates, I remind all of us that once a Lancer, always a Lancer. And now I would like to introduce Assistant Principal Ms. Danielle Bloom with the presentation of the senior class.
At this time, it is my pleasure to present to you Grant High School's class of 2022. Please stand.
With the authority vested in me by the Los Angeles School District Board of Education, I now declare you graduates of the class of 2022. Graduates, you may be seated.
present you with your diploma. We will now ask the counselors to call the names of our graduating class.
Wait. Get off that shot. Yeah.
Should I move it the other way? Yeah. Nick, watch that camera. Yeah. Is this one good over there?
Can you give me that thing?
Yeah. That's there. What was it?
Brian Aguirre Laredo. Kayla Victoria Anif.
Can you put the camera on this one? It's good, right? Should I put it more up or more? Like that?
Milena Apresian.
Hasavi Hernandez Galvez.
Nathan Alexander Araniva.
Jonathan Jones.
Jovanes Badrian.
Victoria Robles.
Carlos Barreda Rosales.
Manolo Sanchez.
Cooper Blackwell.
Kenya Vasquez.
Elena Babolian.
Louisa Aragalian.
Daisy Josephine Bonazzi.
Maher Aratunian.
Jasdeep Singh.
Maranush Asatrian.
Sitlali Casas.
Tatari Asatrian.
Marian Shaloyan.
Fabiana Barco.
John Thomas Coulter.
Ned Ben Shimon.
Shani Amale.
Nazareth Jakutlian.
Eliano Escobar.
David Dejagrikian.
Eric Espino.
Justin Dillard.
Abigail Espitia.
Christina Flores.
Adaia Elenay Flores.
Kaylee Fuentes.
Edgar Jose Fuentes.
Jocelyn Fujarte.
Robert Kevorkian.
Angel Garcia.
Mikael Marabosian.
Christian Gomez.
Shai Schwell.
Noemi Gomez.
Vera Kevorkian.
Emily Herrera Tobar.
Barton Gabrikian.
Tina Dabakdurian.
Narek Geranian.
Elodie James.
Nenya Renee Gibson.
Casey Jaramillo.
Anthony Luis Gomez.
Anita Caraganian.
Fabian Gonzalez.
Jessica Kavuchian.
Karina Gregorian.
Sophia Canalian.
Gisele Kaline Guevara.
Alexa Kusamba.
Sarkis Humpertumian.
Robert Kravchuk.
Alina Haratunian.
Ainsley Landas.
Tamana Akhtar Hasib.
Diana Machado Peralta.
Jessica Hernandez.
Anush Manazurian.
Jose Luis Hernandez.
Juliana Martinez.
Shah
Mejia.
Mari Hosepian.
Michelle Merajanian.
Narek Hosepian.
Annie Makatsian.
Ashley Lucero Wiles Vicente.
Natalie Nagapetian.
Donna Ipke.
Kachatot Navalnian.
Michael Steven Listenkov.
Sarkis Naranian.
Sergio Lopez.
Christina Paragarian.
Athali Amaris Martinez.
Denise Victoria Paston.
David Manasian.
Susan Edith Paston.
Rafael Manasian.
Sebastian Portillo.
Isabel Morales Toscano.
Elizabeth Nicole Ramos.
Melanie Raji.
Jada Richardson.
Ellen Najarian.
Jasmine Rincon.
Rita Navasardian.
Giselle Rojas Reyes.
Ryan Ewing.
Joanna Santos Gomez.
Liana Nika.
Aurelia Silva.
Melody Oganesian.
Kayla Stephenson Alvarado.
Jeremiah Taylor Winham.
Isabella Tapushian.
Christian Camacho.
Nadir Tamanian.
Asif Obsepian.
Oksana Yapremian.
Kimberly Pacheco Salinas.
Matthew Hernandez.
Derek Ramirez.
Louisa Tagborian.
Sofia Dolores Ramirez.
Jacob Tagborian.
Kylie Nicole Rivera.
Isaiah Taylor.
Diego Sebastian Rodriguez.
Juan Yair Teller Riviera.
Jose Antonio Romero.
Jonathan Pedro Theodores.
Alyssa Giselle Reed.
Kevin Tobar Castillo.
Geborg Sahakian.
Calvin Tokarov.
Luciana Serrano.
Mariana Torres.
Sophie Pindoye.
Ulysses Torres.
That's too funny.
Jessica Scroy Garcia.
Arthur Tamanian.
Lucy Tamisian.
Luana Yorkisa.
Elena Orfalian.
Obed Vega.
Daniela Vicente Mejia.
Gemma Valenzuela.
Stephen Michael Wallman.
Mary Valle.
Mary Danikia.
Jasleen Vasquez.
Akif Apurbo Mohammed.
Denise Vidal.
Lucina Algarian.
Aliyah Roten.
Abraham Abraham.
Natalie Yamani.
Georg Abraham.
Ariana Zamora.
Xavier Adam.
Christopher Zambudio.
Ana Aguilera Rodriguez.
Andrew Efrain Zaragoza.
Samuel Akberian.
Jacqueline Zigara.
Tigran Akopian.
Yan Karim Cabana.
Amy Francisco Morales.
Andrea Calderon.
Rocio Aleman.
Patrick Calderon.
Mauricio Aleman.
Marlon Campos Gales.
Andralit Alikian.
Regina Campos.
Emmanuel Alaverdian.
Ariel Carrillo Mejia.
Danny Alvarado.
Natalie Carter.
Daniela Alvarado.
Julian Casares.
Emily Alvarado.
Nera Castellanos Menendez.
Jasmine Rose Alvarez.
Michelle Castillo.
Leonidas Alvarez.
Ashley Castro. Dana Castro.
Matthew Aparicio Machado.
Alicia Chavarria.
George Apoya.
Jason Chavez Barrera.
Cicely Arau.
Marvin Chong.
Angela Maria Arredondo.
Ramisa Chowdhury.
Vanessa Nicole Ariaza.
Levi Cisneros Mendoza.
Grigor Artunia.
Stephanie Colindres Monroy.
Sarkis Avakian.
Ophelia Colazo Acosta.
Daniel Azule.
Gabriela Colmenares Buron.
Simon Goyat.
Zuri Contreras Olguin.
Sayuri Baraja.
Sarah Cortez Gill.
Anthony Ryan Marias.
Andres Cortez.
Steven Mark Marias.
Christian Collazo.
Gustavo Barrios Robles.
Jennifer Cruz.
Ricardo Batista.
Tiara Cruz.
Norris Dominic Bayandoria.
Luis Cuevas.
Eliseo Brito Guzman.
Andrew Gadol.
Lexi Guerrero.
Serenity Dardum.
Noé Cortez.
Vivian De La Mora.
Iman Lacon.
Christian De Leon.
Brian Escobar Cortez.
Jason De Leon.
Christian Escobar.
Jennifer De Los Santos.
Emily Fuentes Arica.
Nestor De Paul.
Jose Galindo Lopez.
Kaylin Delgado Sosa.
Alisa Gasparian.
Arthur Demergian.
Daniela Garcia.
Karen Devora Pena.
Jared Martinez.
Eric Diaz.
Ariadne Martinez.
Nicholas Diaz.
Claudia Enriquez Corrado.
Jaden Dillard.
Briannette Hernandez.
Andrew Deshoyan.
Yuri Hovanesian.
Andrew Donones.
Billy Tumanyan.
Kibor Dandanyan.
Alejandra Juarez.
Shelby Dorado.
Angelique Lopez.
Estrella Tuzul.
Gracia Teloyan.
Sal Elizalde. Mario Figueroa.
Elena Martinez Cardosa.
Briana Garcia Morales. Camila Garcia.
Asti Rizlan.
Jasmine Garcia Ruiz.
Erica Sarxian.
Carlos Garcia.
Emily Marari Montes Rosa.
Emma Garcia.
Osmin Oriana.
Gianluca Caraboglio.
Sylvia Rivera.
Lynette Garrido.
Kevin Rivera Rosa.
Arthur Gasparian.
Luis Vasquez.
Ashley Gill.
Jordan Imano Lopez Favela.
Jesus. Oh my God.
Andrea Giron.
Jeffrey Eduardo Lopez.
Rudy Godinez Zayas.
Michelle Alexandria Lopez.
Savannah Gonzalez.
Alexa Boya.
Ronnie Gonzalez.
Raul Mania Jr.
Sergio Gonzalez.
Olivia Vincenza Marshall.
Noemi Forestetia.
Daniel Dean Martin III.
Liana Gregorian.
Lisette Martinez.
Lilith Gregorian.
Rafael Eduardo Martinez.
George Padron.
Ako Martirosian.
Carlos Godino.
Sharon Martirian.
Anthony Guerrero.
Maria Fernanda Mata Gonzalez.
Fatima Gutierrez.
Brianna Teresa Mendez.
Isaac Gutierrez.
Justin Mendez.
Gabriela Guzman.
Daisy Crystal Miguel.
Arman Harutunian.
Ani Mirzoyan.
Ellen Hartunian.
Wesley Mojanedo.
Harat Hartunian.
Kimberly Dianira Mondragon.
Eris Henriquez.
Elizabeth Morales Sanchez.
Alexis Hernandez.
Marvin Giovanni Morales.
Brian Hernandez.
Nadia Rosemary Morales Mejia.
Christian Hernandez.
Leila Sofia Moreno.
Jay Hernandez.
David Sargisian.
Karime Hernandez.
Manu Sargisian.
Jose Herrera.
Melissa Nicole Moreno.
Leslie Hinojosa.
Leisha Yanibeth Murillo Torres.
Alfredo Hurtado.
Leonardo Enrique Morris.
Isaiah Hutchison.
Joanna George Musa.
Brian Ibarra.
Reynaldo Munoz.
Christian Ibarra.
Esther Maradia.
Hillary Ibarra.
Agapi Morafetis.
Victor Junior Ibarra.
Valedictory Mary Nagapetian.
Miguel Jacobo.
Ashley Elizabeth Ocampo.
Carson Johnson.
Joanna.
Kitora Victoria Jones.
Natalie Oliva Ruano.
Avital Julius.
Ethan Cervantes.
Joshua Juvenal.
Ashley Ordaz Calderon.
David Kachatrian.
David Oriana.
Harut Kanjarian.
Heather Madeline Oriana.
Yervan Kokorian.
Victoria Rebecca Manuel.
Olivia Imbro.
Ada Jocelyn Orozco Torres.
Eduardo Ledesma.
Matthew Andre Orozco Lemos.
Melanie Lesage.
Angel Saul Ortega.
Marcelino Figueroa.
Eric Ortega.
Annie Demerchian.
Joseph Efraín Pacheco.
Marilyn Lemus.
Jesse Joseph Pagan. Daniel Pelagian. Briana Pascasio. Alejandra Perez.
Tap on her shoulder real quick.
Mitch Pershing.
When that line is done,
Not
turn-
yet, though.
yeah, when it's
I
done,
get all these first, yeah.
turn it back to
Candace
the
Monica
Yeah.
Brown.
Make sure, you guys, make sure to coordinate that she cuts to another shot before you
Yeah.
turn it.
Devante Terrell Firo.
No, turn to like when that whole line is done, turn to like the same shot it was of the whole
Alexis
crowd.
Ramirez.
She'll point that it's okay.
Yeah. We're not using this camera.
Saul
We're
Ramirez.
not gonna use this camera anymore. We are. It's like when they like throw their
Jesus
cap.
Eduardo Ramos. Jonathan Esteban Rennie. Melissa Tatiana Reyes. Nayeli Rivas Gomez. Richard Bernardo Reyes Contreras. Bianca Rivas Hidalgo. Jose Enrique Rivera. Kevin Raul Rivera. Brian David Rodas. Nayeli Rodriguez Martinez. Abraham Rodriguez. Zulema Rodriguez Mejia. Ashley Yasmin Rojas Gonzalez. Anna Jasmine Rojas. Ashley Marie Rivera Rosen. Genesis Ruiz Gonzalez. Sabrina Salinas Gonzalez. Marco Sandoval Garcia. Luis Sandoval. Yervan Edward Satellian. Sarah Elizabeth Segura. Saif Adin Shakta. Nadalyn Guadalupe Silva Rodriguez. Jesse James Soto. Jimmy Soto. And Marijan Sardisius.
You can turn it now. Zoom it out a little bit and make it like, yeah. Yeah. It's good. It's good.
Graduates, please stand.
Oh my god, this is the... Oh no, this one's too close.
As a symbol of graduate
zoom it out a little.
You may move your tassels from the right side of your cap to the left side.
Oh shit.
Congratulations, graduates. I have just a couple of closing remarks as we end our time together this evening. But before we close, I want to remind our graduates that at the conclusion of the ceremony, graduates will exit the field and be dismissed from the 700 gate where they entered. I ask our families and guests to remain in their seats until the graduates have left the field. Thank you for joining us this evening to celebrate our graduates. Guests will be able to exit through the gates on Ethel. Congratulations to the entire class of 2022. I want to thank the entire administrative team for helping to organize the graduation and get our seniors to this point. I want to thank our senior class sponsors, Mr. Yang and Ms. Wright, for doing everything they can that made your senior year memorable. I want to thank our school climate advocate, Jessica Chavez, for helping us look great on social media. She taught us our TikTok dances and helped improve our school experience. We want to thank the parents, siblings, grandparents, aunts, uncles, caretakers, and all the families who supported our students for so many years. We thank our counselors for encouraging our students, monitoring their progress toward graduation, and ensure they were earning all their credits. We thank our teachers for providing them high-quality instruction for the past 4 years, and every other staff member on our campus who supported and encouraged our students and made sure our campus was ready for learning. Most importantly, graduates, you did it!